Hi. Sorry I'm late. My excuse is I was jamming to Mr. Brightside full loudness in the living room, also kind of like circling around the living room because we have like basically a living room island. I don't know. So I was like walking around jamming, singing full loudness to Mr. Brightside, and that's why I'm late. I feel like that's a good excuse now. But also, hi everyone, welcome in. How are you all doing? Welcome in, Angie, and congratulations on being first for the 45th time. Crazy. Also, welcome in, Leor, and thank you for the hello. Welcome in, Mate, and you know what? No, you're not. Why do you keep on having a higher number? You were busy picking on Lisbeth? I don't know what you mean, Riley. I don't know. Also, welcome in, but I don't know. I don't know what you're talking about. Like, excuse you. Shouldn't you be busy modding for Lisbeth? What are you doing here? Welcome in. Yoshi's Island? What? The song that I was dancing to? No. I mean, I wish. It was Mr. Brightside. I feel like no matter when and where or what age, you can't go wrong with Mr. Brightside. I got 3 screens. No! Actually, you know what? Me too. But I get overwhelmed sometimes watching multiple people, so I'd rather just watch Lisbeth, to be honest. Lisbeth round. I feel like those are my go-to. 3 screens feels like bragging. Excuse you? Like, why are you bragging about those 3 screens? No, but like, I got an old TV. I'm gonna hook up as the Ford eventually someday. Oh, I have a screen that I don't need if you want it. You'll just have to come pick it up. And I don't know, you also, if you come pick the screen up, you'll have to do a little sidetrack to go to Mate first to get a PC there. So you bring the PC to me. There's like a real plan here. Wow, that catchy phrase really worked. Oh, I'm glad. Also, welcome in, Ryan. That catchy phrase really worked. Really? Really? I am glad. I was like, I don't know what to write here. Let's be honest. It's free if you want it. No joke, no. Okay, as long as I can make a stream cameo, sure. There's place here. You're 100% welcome. You can even wear a mask if you like. I don't know if you have your. I don't think I have seen a picture of you, so I don't know if you have your face out, like if it's public. But you can wear a mask, or you can just stand next to me. You're probably taller than me. 99% of the people are taller than me, so I would have to tilt the camera up maybe. Alex, hello. How are you doing? How are you doing? There we go. I was sorry. All the coolest people appear on Ixie streams. I mean, that's why you only your voice appeared. I don't know if that counts. I do on Instagram, but not here. And yeah, I'm 5'11". Lol, I'm taller than most. Wait, 5'11". Oh, I am probably like 4. I don't know how tall I am. I'm sorry. I do not know measurements. But like, all seriousness, there's like a screen that you could have. It's not a good one though. Like, I'm not promising a good screen. Obviously, there's a reason why it's in the corner. It's an old one. It's like one of those typical HB business ones that every office has. Like every office has like one of these. 180. Oh, you're 20 centimeters taller than me then, at least. Well, technically 21. So you're at least that much taller. So look, if that's like on top, I think that's out of camera. So we would have to tilt the camera up to see you. Hi, Ixbilia. Doing fine. How are you? I'm doing great. I'm really doing great. I feel like jamming to music before stream just gets you in the mood. No? Is that, well, not all of you stream, but for those who stream, is that something you do too? Or what's like your go-to preparation before streaming? I feel like that's me. I kind of try to, get the hype. Is 167 centimeters short? Depends. For me, everything is tall. Like, for me, it's tall. Anything below 6 feet is short. Oh no, you stop. It's shorter than me, so yes. Are we about to blame people for being short? Are we? Apparently. I don't know if that's true, but I heard people tell me that actually I appear tall on screen. Like, people think I'm tall. And I don't know how, like, you think that. I feel like I'm so tiny. And I don't know, like, hold on. Maybe I can tilt it to the door. Hold on. Let me check. Wait. Do you see that little door corner up here? Like, where is it? Ah, here. That's the door. Sorry, camera is confusing. So hold on. I know it's tiny, but that's how tiny I am. Here, hold on. I have to hide chat for a second. Sorry, I have to hide chat so we can even see the little doorknob. That's the doorknob. You can't see it. Hold on, that's the doorknob. And that's how tall I am. There you go. Back with chat. Sorry, chat. I quickly got you. Bro, his light switch height. What? No. Well, maybe. I have a friend who is 150. I mean, I am 8 centimeters taller than that. Victoria. I mean, I'm proud. Like, I know there's people who struggle to be too tall, and there's people who struggle to be too tiny in their, like, view. I am very proud of my height. Like, I am comfortable in my height a lot. Andrew, hi, how are you doing? Ixbilia put it. Are we still saying that? I think that's, like, offensive, no? Angie? Is that, like, offensive? I thought. I'm actually not sure. It depends on who you say it, probably. I don't know. I don't understand. But no, I feel like, to be fair, for me, 99% of the people are tall. And those who aren't are, like, even 150. Okay, that's 8 centimeters smaller than me or less tall than me. I don't know. But that doesn't really seem to be that much, like, tinier. So to me, that would just be, like, kind of the same height. And everything else would be higher. So I'm very much used to look up, which I didn't realize for a long time until people that were tall were like, you know, I have to look down to you. And I was like, what do you mean? You know? But no, I am used to it and I don't mind it. I mean, it's great in planes. I don't struggle with, like, leg room. It's great. It's mostly great. The only problem is I think I could never become a flight attendant because I'm too tiny. Like, I can't, like, reach up the flight, you know. I can't reach up there. I have 20 centimeter over you, just for your information if you ever meet. I know you're tall. Don't worry. Oh, you're back. Oh wait, no, you're average. If you have 20 centimeters, you're average. You're not even tall. You're one of the tinier friends of that friend group that we have, right? Thank you for the lurk, Lior. I'm doing great, thanks. Oh, that's great to hear, Andrew. That's great to hear. That sounded like I didn't mean it gently, but I mean it. I'm sorry, my face is having... Okay, my face is having a hard time. I have to show you. I don't know if it's still a thing. Hold on, I have to swap over. Hold on, my head is not straight. Wait. I can only lift this one up and I have to do a lot of more force to lift the other one up too. See? And then they're, like, not the same. And I'm not flexing that I can only lift that one up. I mean, like, I can't control it. I can literally only lift that one up unless I go, like, all in. Which is weird because apparently if my face is relaxed, it's very much hanging loosey drowny. So I am used to lift my eyebrows up to be like, I don't know, it's just a thing. I've seen a video, apparently people do that, but I only do it here and it's confusing me. I realized that about, like, half an hour before stream, and literally for 10 minutes, I've just been doing this. Trying to lift the other one up, do it, I get it! People say she might be small, but keep in mind some people automatically crit males. What? What? It's okay, your head is not straight. Neither am I. No! You're making faces in the mirror for fun. No, in the camera. Literally in the camera. Not in the mirror. In the camera. That's the worst part. You know, like, I know, you guys know that I'm a little bit self-loving, so sometimes I look into the camera and I'm like, darn it, I look good today. Or I like my makeup. And then I'm like, what's wrong with my eyebrows? My uncle can somehow move his eyes independently of each other. It's creepy. Oh, you mean like the eyes? Like those? I can't do that. No, never could. I also, same category, there's people who can like make funny movements with their tongue, like the rolling and you know stuff. I can't do that. And I don't know, like my logic is my tongue is too fat. Like I'm not tongue shaming my own tongue. I'm just saying my tongue is rather round than flat. And I feel like if you have a flat one, you might be able to do all those funny things. My uncle can remove one of his eyes out of the socket. It's a glass eye, but still. I was like, I mean, what? Like he can keep one eyeball still moving, the other one around. Also, people can, you know, put both eyes together. That would basically be the same thing, like moving them different directions, and I can't do that. Like, what is all of yours weirdest thing you can do, like with your face? Or you know what, let's keep it bigger. There's people who can wiggle with their ears, for example, or there's people who can dislocate their shoulder to go all around, kind of, you know what I mean, right? Coming in, and the first thing I hear is my tongue is too fat. I didn't say too fat. I said my tongue. Well, maybe I said too fat to do this, but what I meant is my tongue is fat, and it's okay. I have no problem with my tongue. I can sort of do that if you start at your nose and then look to your left. Only one eye will move to the left. What? I don't know if I'm doing it. I don't know what you see because I can't like look into the mirror at the same time because I'm looking at my nose and looking to the left. I don't know. To be fair, like I have a little crossed eye. Most of the people can't tell. Side eye does. Talking about side eye, we're keeping it in that category. Don't worry. If you roll your eyes, are you doing up and down or are you doing rolling? Like I roll my eyes if I roll. If I'm gonna be like, I roll them. I do the full 360 degrees. I don't go down, up, down. I don't know. I mean, that kind of worked actually. Really? This is the fourth time you talked about this. Well, I don't care. Maybe not everyone heard it. Don't point out that I mentioned things. You know, I have ADHD. I keep on forgetting about it. Maybe it's not the ADHD. I just keep on forgetting about it. No, but like with the tongue, there's so many people that can do like a roll. So they have like a little straw basically. And then there's people who can do like a leaf. And I can't do anything. Streamer brain is real true. And honestly, there's new people coming. Maybe, like, to be fair, Angie is here every stream since I started streaming. Obviously, he has heard things that some of you haven't heard because you were maybe not here every stream or you haven't been here from the beginning, and then you don't have, and you haven't heard it. And if you have, either don't say a thing or act like you have heard it for the first time and be like, actually, I can do this. And then I can be like, even though you maybe mentioned it already, I can be like, what? That's so cool. At least you don't go to the extreme route. Rolls the entire head instead of just the eyes. Wait, people do that? People roll their eyes by doing this? Oh, you actually roll your eyes? Amazing! Thank you, Angie. You got it now. Creepiest thing I can do is twist my arm a little over 360 degrees. It's not actually twisting that far. It's just a trick. It looks like I'm generally twisting my arm. You know what I can do? Well, first of all, that's not a thing I can do, but it's funny. I have crooked fingers. Hold on. I hate there's a delay. I have set up stuff, so I basically see my camera in delay, and it's confusing me so much. I have to figure it. Wait, I can actually fix that. I am so smart. Sorry, I have fixed the delay. She has iPhone pinkies. Yeah, but I was born with them. Like, it's so crazy. I was sorry for those who don't hate that. I don't like that. It doesn't hurt or anything. I also can't move them. It's just the way I was born. I've never heard that before. Why they're called iPhone pinkies? I think it's because if you hold your phone, you tend to use your finger as like a pinky to hold your phone. So because of that, it's like that movement. See? That little dent. But mine is not a dent. Correct, Ix, right? Ix shows her fingers. Me. Finger food? Try to type it, you'll get out of band. I don't know why, but it is. Maybe I never released it. Or maybe I did. Maybe at one point I was like, okay, never mind, we can have that word. What I also can do is I can move this thumb. I don't know what way I can show you. All the way, hold on. All the way down without any pain. And I can do it on the other side too. I don't know if that's like a problem. I need to wait for the autobahn. I can do it right now. No. Leo, you're all good. We just discovered that that's a thing and we don't understand why. Because there's words and topics that have been talked about in this stream that are way worse than talking about finger food. And I do not know why it's like, I didn't put that in. It's just automatically not banned. It's the word gets banned. Like it's not you are getting banned. It's a auto blocking thing. I don't know. Like, we don't know why. I never bothered to change it because there's not a lot of times we talk about finger food unless I point it out. But yeah, I have iPhone pinkies. I can put my fingers down. What else can I do? That's it. I used to be able to get my foot behind my head or be like phone calling with my foot. I don't know, like if people know what I'm talking about. I can't show you because I can't do it anymore, but I used to be able to. Finger food, huh? Like the one baked a week ago? Exactly. No, now you approved it. Now finger food is gonna be there. It was a meme. Did you do gymnastics? No, not even. I mean, yes, but that's not why I could do it. I did gymnastics for like 3 weeks, and then they were mad at me for never listening to the teachers, so I got kicked out. I vividly remember. The thing is, as a kid, well, I still have, but as a kid, it was even worse. I had severe ADHD. I couldn't focus on anything. I couldn't, like, when they explained something and there were people, I was just, talking and distracting. And especially if they weren't interesting, and let's be honest, what adult is explaining you something interesting? 99% of the time, they're not. So I wasn't listening and they got mad at me so much. And at one point, I was like too frustrated to do it anymore. To be honest, I probably didn't have the discipline to do it anyway. Cass, welcome in. I hope you have a lovely Tuesday. Sorry, you're always helping me to know what day it is. But then, how are you so flexible? I don't know. I am not. I can't do the splits at all. Like not even the slightest. Not even close to it. I can't even like go as much down to have my hands down or anything. I can't do that. I always wanted to. I always wanted to be able to do the splits. I never bothered to. I also can't go, when you go with your hands down on the floor, can't touch the floor. Cannot touch it. I don't think I can show you. Again, I mean, I can try, but I don't think you'll see it because you don't see that far down. Hold on. I was trying. I can't touch them. I don't know how much you see. You probably won't see it. But I reach my knees. It's embarrassing. How is my wallet like an onion? Every time I open it, I cry. Oh no. I can touch the floor. Why do you have to brag? Why do you have to come in and brag? Almost flat palm. Wait, how? How do you train this? They can't kick you out if you kick them out first. Bit late, but still. Well, that's kind of what I did. Like I had, maybe I still have, but I had severe rejection sensitivity, and I still have. So every time I felt like people don't like me or I might get kicked out, I just left on my own to be sure that, they can't hurt me, I hurt them. I'm just flexible. But Ryan, do you like do exercises? Do you stretch every time or every evening? Because my sister's friend, one of my sister's friends, stretches every evening like 10 to 20 minutes. And obviously he's crazy flexible because of that. But I could never, I don't have the time. Well, I would have the time. I don't want to put time in to go stretch for 20 minutes every day, honestly. When I used to do rock climbing, I used to be able to barely touch my toes, but I was younger and more flexible in those days. It's like in school, we had to do like those tests, fitness tests. And one of them was standing on a bench and then putting your arms down. And I think you only got like a perfect score if your fingers would go below the bench. Which to my view is crazy. Like you can't be like, that's the perfect flexibility is when you can go further than your feet. That doesn't make sense to me. And it never did. Like, I hated that test. Obviously, I didn't get a high number because I probably reached, maybe I reached a bit further than to my knees, but I didn't reach that far. So I don't know. I just started exercising again. Oh, great. Like 2 days ago, I just want to do push-ups and crunches. I just want some more core strength. My biggest problem is I do not train my arms because I feel like I don't need to train my arms. So I can, like, don't get me wrong, I am not strong, and you know, I just am like normal, but my arms, I have no strength. I can't do one, what is it, push-up. I can't even do one push-up. Not even a female push-up. I don't know if it's called in English. In German it's called that way. Like the one where you have, when you do it on your knees. I can't do that. I really, really want it, but I am too lazy. I should do, like, you know how I have my desk? I should keep on doing this. And then go lower every time. I mean, it's a standing desk. I could put it lower and lower every time I do it. I tried to be more flexible when I was a kid and my leg hurt for 3 days. Well, don't over push it, I think. You have to do it slowly. Same, actually, time frame too. I want my six-pack back. I count too? I started to go on walks again. I mean, I have like skipped it for a week, and usually I go on walks every day, and then I skipped it for a week, and now like this week I started again. I also wanted to go for runs again. Oh, but sometimes it takes so much out of you to go on a run. I don't know, maybe not for you, but for me, going on a run is exhausting. Also, I never had a six-pack, so I don't bother about that. I just want to be more healthy. Like, my body should feel healthier. Sometimes I feel like, because I'm not, you know, as flexible anymore, I am not as sportsy anymore, I feel like my body feels way older than it should be at my age. So I kind of want to do a bit more moving. I thought my back, wait, I threw my back out on Friday because of a bad posture and serious lack of core strength. Had to actually go to the hospital to get a cortisone injection. I think I have very good core strength. My body is built different, and I don't mean in like a cool way, it's just different. Hello. Hi, Exalt. My body is built different, and even like, it's crazy, I do not lean back. I basically never lean back. Like, even when I sit, I don't lean. I don't lean back. I sit like that. I know you can't see it. Hold on. I sit like that. There's space in between. I don't do this. I rarely do this. I never lean back. So my core strength, and I still have like a very high upper body. I don't go like this, like a little gremlin. I don't know. And even if, look, it still looks very straight. So I don't go back, and even when I'm driving a car, I don't lean back. It's crazy. I am that way. Or when I am sitting in a restaurant or anywhere, I do not lean back. Okay, let's challenge each other. First person to get to 100 push-ups and 100 crunches. How do you prove? That hello gave me a Cuphead music vibes. I mean, honestly, what I would be down to do is creating a channel where we could maybe share, you know, our sportsy or healthy workouts in terms of like, oh look, I did a run and I got this and this today, or oh look, I went for a walk and got 100 I don't know, 5,000 steps. So we have like a little channel where we could support each other by being our healthiest. Coming into Ix saying her body is built different is definitely something I wasn't expecting. You're not the first person. To be fair, Siren came in hearing that my tongue is fat. The first thing I was saying is my tongue is fat, apparently. We have some weird topic today. You want to talk about, Salt, feel free to mention either if you have weird things like, you know, crooked fingers, or you can, you know, put your finger all the way down here, or if you're just weird in general, like body-wise especially. All joking aside, that would actually be cool. I mean, I would be down for that, because I need you guys to watch me to be like, we haven't heard from you in a while. Why didn't you do? I have diabetes. Wait, what does that like, does that have an influence? I'm sorry, I am very uneducated, but does that have an influence on sport and on moving, or no? I feel like, yeah, it probably has an influence on a lot of things. Feel free to educate me, and maybe others in chat. Maybe not everyone knows. Probably you guys are all way ahead of stuff like that, but you know, weird topic. At least we're not talking about weird cartoons. Fair. You just said weird body things. Fair. I meant more like movements, but you know what? I'll take it. I have none of that. I am very lucky to have like no diabetes, no lactose intolerance, no nothing. I just got gifted with ADHD. I feel like that's my thing. And you know, the weird body things, but they don't hurt. They don't hurt me. I also, when I was a kid, I don't know the word. I had something that's, you know what, ignore it. I don't know how to explain that. It's very medical and it doesn't really matter. Lactose intolerance sucks, trust me. Well, isn't there two different ones? There's the ones that actually, oh no, wait, that's celiac disease. I'm confusing it. Or is for lactose also, there's like the very dangerous one, and there's the one that a lot of people have, because there's like gluten intolerance and celiac disease, if I have it correctly in my head. So one of them is, celiac is for G. Gluten? Yeah. But there's like, maybe it's another word too, but there's like you have gluten intolerance, and then you have like severe problems. Like there's two levels, kind of. And I don't know if with lactose, I mean, obviously not everyone has it in the same. Celiac will kill you. But what? Intolerance makes you feel bad for a while. See, there's a difference. And I don't know if there's a difference for lactose too. Like, is there one that is like very bad, like you're basically alert, like in terms of allergic, like you're allergic to nuts? Or is it just you shouldn't? There's allergic to lactose. So allergic and not just intolerant. That's the difference, right? The words. I like how we went from body movements to like to inside the body problems. Also, what I wanted to say, because you guys mentioned that you did more sports these days, I, in general, which is very weird because it usually is in the, you know, warmer months, but the past few days, I have also been getting back to stuff. Like 2 days ago, I started again with sitting on the piano more often and sing. I changed my room layout and read more, actually. I try to read every day nowadays. I also realized how many books I haven't read. I try to go for walks more often. I try to have a healthier diet. Like, well, diet. I feel like diet is a bad word. I try to eat healthier. There you go. It's not really a diet. I don't look at it. I'm just looking like maybe put some veggies next to my food. Thanks, welcome in, and thank you for the lurk. I appreciate it. Lactose allergy is tied to the chemical compounds inside of it. So cooking it, like for cakes, breaks it down enough to be eaten. Lactose allergy is tied to the chemical compounds inside of it. So cooking it breaks it down enough to be eaten. Oh, I didn't know that. At least I'm not allergic to anything, just intolerant. Fair. Same. I wish I had my piano. Where do you have your piano? I thought you had one. You used to share, like, you're sharing videos, or no, voice. You're sharing sounds of you playing, no? My piano broke. Oh yeah, you mentioned. I mean, I have two. I mean, I can't tell you can have one because I like my pianos, but I have to. 3 cups of tea. Why didn't that not work? I'm so sorry. Oh no, why did that not work? That's supposed to be working. Also, welcome in. But that's supposed to be working, no? Why is this not working? I am sorry. I cannot tell you why. Did I spot a rare trend bar in the wild? Should we all blame? Can we all just for a second? I mean, all in there's no one. Oh. But what if I want to have 2 D20s? Then that works? Oh, okay, never mind. There we go. I didn't know either. Don't worry, 3 cups of tea. I didn't know either. Can we all blame Ryan for not streaming yesterday? Thank you. That's all I wanted to do. Why precise one when the option already gives you one? I don't know, because it feels more logic to precise how many you want. Why not precise if the bot doesn't know how many? Absolutely in shambles, right? Also, yeah, spam that D100 because Armory needs to get off his throne. Armory stole that VIP from Ryan so quick. He needs to get off his throne for. Also, by the way, obviously you can choose to be your own VIP, but if you wanted to, you can also choose someone else being VIP, as long as they're like a community member in stream. Like, I don't want you to go around and be like, oh, I want PewDiePie to be a VIP in here. It's like, no. I mean, it's just a waste. But you could technically also choose for someone else. For example, my mod, Angie, chose for Ryan to be VIP back then. I see how it is. I'll look into it. No, don't worry. It's okay, Sol, don't worry. I'm his favorite. Yeah, I'm saying the same thing. No, 3 cups of tea and 1 out of 10. I'm so sorry. Can he be VIP? What? Who? What about Markiplier? No, I don't. I want, like, if he's a, you know what? If he's an active community member in here, sure. Or if he's at least like in here every now and then. But not if we don't know. Oh, not at all sassy. My colleagues don't agree. Wait, I got a 1 out of 10. I'm so sorry. To be fair, I got like a, what was it? A 4 out of 10? Yeah, and Andrew too. So, you know, welcome to the club. We're not, and a lot of people got a 7. I don't know, like, I know 7 is my favorite number, and you guys do not have any power on it, but so many have it. Not to brag, but a 10 out of 10 sassy. Oh yeah, true salt. It's okay. I don't need a VIP. I mean, no, Leor. You had it for so long. Like, you got it for about like a month or longer. And Ryan had it for like half a stream, basically. Well, he had it for half a stream because Angie did it midstream, like got the 100 midstream, so he had it. And as soon as I started streaming again the next time, Armory immediately stole it. What kind of fish do penguin catch at night? Starfish. That's actually a good one. Oh, I still don't have the badoom sound. And I was choking. I didn't really mean that. Okay, good. I'll be like, what do you mean? You want it again. I think Ixie needs more blue in her chat. So let's add some more dad jokes in here. Wait, what? Do I need to get that? Ixie needs more blue in her chat, so let's add more dad jokes. Why are dad jokes blue? I don't get that one. I'm sorry. Wait, what? What? You say what? Turnabout Assassin is a 9 out of 10. I'm not, they're not. I'm just saying there was a lot of green in chat. Oh. Was there? I have a lot of blue. I don't know. Green? Oh yeah, for that second, yeah, you're right. When you typed, yeah, no, I agree. There's like this splash of colors and stuff. It's different. I have a new chat layout. Well, I'm using a different chat bot. So now I basically, and it kind of helps me to differentiate you easier because I now have your little icons and like your profile pictures too, and that helps me so much because sometimes, especially with that blue that Alex and Leor have, that blue is kind of hard to read with the dark background. So I'm sometimes not really sure who is who. Like, obviously Leor is shorter and Alex is longer. Fallen Hellcore is longer, not Alex, so it works. But it's also very hard to read, and with the icons, it's easier for me. I have a new profile picture. I didn't realize. On Twitch? I didn't realize. I'm so sorry. I like it though. I bet I didn't realize. Even though I saw it, it was right in my face. Hello. How are you doing? Doing good? How are you? Oh, I mean, you're asking Alex. How dare you not ask me? No, I'm kidding. Oh gosh, Royal Blue, my favorite. No, it's fine. It's just hard to read sometimes, and when there's a lot of people, because a lot of people like that blue, it is hard to understand, to differentiate who is who, and with the icons that I see, it's easier. Also, sometimes, like, easier when new people join in. Or for example, I would have nearly missed Lilura's message because you all are so active and so awesome, and because of the icon I at least saw, oh, there's a new image that I remember, but like I know, oh, that's Lilura, so I'm easier. So we should all change for that color. I mean, you can. I don't care anymore. How are you, Ixie? I am doing good, thank you. I'm good, just had dinner, Noms. Good to hear. What did you have, Alex? Today, I had such a delicious dinner. Oh, how do I explain that? I want to say I had cereals for dinner, and that feels wrong. I had some more water. Some more water. I was so scared. I was like, what is that? Water. Remember, I was like, no, I was too close. I'm so good at reminding my mom. Oh no. That's so good. Oh no. Okay, we ready? That's what I choose. I can't with that. Also, I am not sure if that Remember I Hate You was played at the same time. I feel like yes. Okay, I finished my workout for today. I can only do 20 push-ups and 20 crunches at the moment, but it's a start. What do you mean she doesn't care anymore, guys? How rude. What about the color? Yeah, true. I heard it, so yes, it did. I'm so sorry. I didn't hear it. The cringe was so loud for me. It was about, oh yeah, my dinner was yogurt? How do you say that in English? Yogurt? There you go. Sorry. I had yogurt with granola and banana and raspberries and more, you know, healthy stuff in there, and it was delicious. I have an image. I feel like I sent it to the Discord too, but you know what? I'm gonna share it with you here. Hold on. Where is images? I know I'm sharing. I tend to share images in a very weird way because I tend to like send it like that. But there you go. Doesn't it look delicious? It doesn't. Sorry, it doesn't really focus. It's what you see. It is what it is. It's not that she doesn't care anymore. She just never did. What? Don't worry about it. Just reminding chat that you hate us peasants. I mean, no. Better than Kogurt. Do I need to know what that is? Should I know? I should be afraid of like using words that I don't know. I should not use them. I'm having leftover cake from yesterday. From your grandma's birthday? Right? I remembered a little bit. That looks lovely. Thank you. Good aesthetics. Thank you. It's weird. I don't know how you work with food, but I tend to prefer salty food for dinner or for like a real meal. It's weird. For example, if my boyfriend is crazy. He can eat just, you know, ice cream for dinner or for lunch or even for breakfast. And when I do that, I still have the tendency that I need something salty afterwards to feel like I have eaten. It's like weird. It's okay when I eat something salty and then as a dessert, I eat something sweet. But I can't really do the opposite. No, I can't really just do sweet. It's just off. When do we get our ice cream bread? Honestly, well, Angie, I know you sent me that. Is it really worth getting ice cream, melting it, using it like milk for a bread, and then baking it? I feel like a waste of it feels like a waste of ice cream. For anyone wondering, Angie sent me a short of someone who does very, very old recipes, and that recipe literally was melting ice cream, mixing the ice cream with flour to create a dough, and then, you know, get a bread out of it. I just munched on gingerbread cookies through the day. Well, yes, clearly he decides to vacuum during stream. Well, he did that. The disrespect, right? The disrespect. He was also mad at me. Well, the thing is, we have a policy. We have a no shoe policy. Do I have permission to send a video in your server? Yeah. Why should you? Well, it depends on what kind of video. Usually, yes. But I feel like when you ask, you're weird. So no, you can't. Go ahead. What was that? Oh, yeah. we have a policy in our house that we are like a no shoe household. I know, like in Switzerland, it's normal. I might be giving you the middle finger in it. You know what's the worst part? The word that got, it wasn't the middle finger that got like banned out. It was finger in. And automat. So finger is really the problem here. No, like we are a no shoe household, and I feel like that's normal in Switzerland, but it's not like as strict as in a few Asian places where you're like are really disrespectful if you use one. Wait, if you hold on, you're distracting me, chat. I have to look away. It's not as disrespectful if you walk into a household with shoes. A lot of people are like, well, usually we wear socks and take off your shoes, but if you only have to quickly come in, come quickly with the shoes. And we are very strict, or my boyfriend is very strict. He's like, in his brain, there's like outside dirt, and outside dirt is disgusting. And once it's in the house, you can never get it out. And when I was baking, on that Halloween baking stream, my mom came in and she was a bit stressed, so she came in with her shoes. She didn't even think, like she didn't do it like to be disrespectful. She just didn't think. And then obviously he wanted to vacuum because she came in with outdoor shoes, and I was streaming, so I was like, you're not gonna. So both of us were like, no. Both of us were struggling with that. You have to cut off your fingers, Ix. They aren't safe for stream. What? So Ix, you broke one of my monitors, and when you see the video, you will see how. What did you do? And why do you blame me? Where do you put it? Memes. Huh? I don't know what you're trying to show me. I don't know what my fault is here. I'm sorry, people, but I really do not understand what Ryan's problem is with me. He's showing you a bird. You cannot see the word ADHD burned into my... Wait, what? How did that happen? It is. No. Are you watching me that often, or is your monitor just that broken? Like, who of you is a no shoe household and who of you is like a shoe household? Like, I get the rule of I'm real fan, what can I say? No, like, people told me that OLED screens usually need to be open for 2 years in the same thing to be burned in. So it's confusing me that you haven't even followed me 2 years, and I have not been constantly streaming for 2 years. So how was that burning in? I think your screen might be broken. I would say you can have my second one. Like, there's one laying, you can have it, but I kind of already promised it to Riley. Sorry. No shoes? Yeah, I feel like Germany is also very much a no shoe household. I think shoe or no shoe household is more of an American thing. Or is there anyone who's outside of America who's like a shoe household? My screen. See, I promised it to Riley. Sorry. I don't really care about shoes as long as they are clean. What do you mean as long as they are clean? As soon as you use your shoes for outside, they are impossibly to be clean. Like, they're not going to be clean. That's what happens when you bully Smallbilia. Someone just gets cursed. I wasn't listening. What's this about shoes household? So are you wearing shoes inside the house? Like, are you using, basically, are you wearing the shoes in your house or no? Why are people even using shoes inside to begin with? What's the point? I don't know. Like, I see it a lot, and obviously movies are not the same thing as real life, but I see it a lot in American movies. They literally go like, if they sit on the bed during the day, they literally sit on the bed with their shoes. And I'm like, ah! And I actually don't know what we're talking about shoes. But also thank you for the lurk, Leor. Anyone wondering, we're talking about shoes inside the house, but not slippers inside the house. Outside shoes inside the house. Also, welcome in, Cece. How are you doing? Are you a no shoe or a shoe household? And I don't mean like if you ever wear shoes. I mean if you wear shoes inside the house. Have you ever heard of cleaning it? Shoes can't be cleaned. My boyfriend made a good example of this. You know, the dress I wore, the costume I wore the last Halloween stream was full of glitter. That glitter was in our house, even though I vacuumed about 5 times. That glitter was in our house for like, it's still there. Honestly, there's still glitter there. And he was like, that's basically if you bring outside dirt into the house, you'll never get it out. Even though you don't see it anymore and you might have cleaned it and you felt clean, you'll never actually get it out of the house. And it'll wander around. It will end up in your bed. It will end up everywhere. So that's it. That's the reason. No, I don't. I see. I don't even wear slippers. I feel I don't wear slippers, but I'm considering it because if I stand in the kitchen for too long, I get like my feet start to hurt from hard floors, even though they're not that hard. So I kind of consider getting slippers to have a bit like more comfy when standing. If you get a cold floor, some people use sandals indoors. No, that makes sense, but it's indoor shoes. At least we're not talking about having 6 feet anymore. What do you mean? What do you mean? Bless you? Huh? What did I say? Glitter stays forever. Glitter stays forever. You sure it's the same glitter and it's not glitter spilling out from your glittery personality? Aw, I take that as a compliment, so thank you. It is the same glitter because it's green. And my, like, dark green. Like, forest green. And my personality would never be forest green. Like, to be fair, is any of you, like, do you people put colors on personalities? Because that could be a thing. Like, what color would I be? I would like to have mint, but I mean, just because I like mint doesn't mean that my personality is mint. I feel like mint is a too calm color to be me. You can't see it, you can't feel it, it doesn't affect you, but it's a problem. Sure. Yeah. You know, don't get, like, it's more of my boyfriend's problem. It's not a me problem. I'm just living with it. Depends on what I'm doing. If I'm cleaning or I'm collecting garbage or I'm doing things when I know I'm going back outside in 10 minutes or less, I keep them on. Fair. You said a shoe. Oh. Ah, I see. That makes sense. I don't know what I said, but sure. Black, like my soul. Wait, are you talking about yours or about my personality, Mate? Is your soul black or is my soul black? Is sunshiny yellow? Oh, I can see that. But also I feel like you don't know me enough yet to, like, not you don't know me enough yet. You haven't seen all my sides if you say yellow, because I feel like I have some, not dark sides, but I have some less positive bright sides on me too. But I'll take it as a compliment. If you only see the shiny yellow, I am happy. Yes, mine. Yours, okay, orange, fair. Oh, but orange is less nice. Your color is s'morange? What color? Is that actually a color? If I Google a personality color, is that actually a color? S'morange. No, s'morange is not a thing. I Googled. I should not Google things Angie types in chat anyway. What? I was gonna say, I don't know you well enough. Fair. But with that hint, I guess pea yellow then. It's okay, but it's dark yellow at least. It's a joke, but it's dark yellow at least. Pea yellow is dark yellow? I mean, it depends how much you hydrate. Like how hydrated you are. Pea yellow? Dehydrated pea, I guess. Yeah, I was like, it depends how much water you drink talking about it. I feel like no, a pea yellow. Pea yellow, no. I feel bad. Pea yellow. You know what? Pea yellow could be pea yellow can be pretty. I'll take it. I like the sunshiny yellow more, but I'll take the pea yellow too. I like how it's yellow. Yellow is my color. We should ask NG. NG, I think out of everyone in here, NG probably knows me the best right now. Oh no, Xolt. If Xolt is in here, he could also, you know, yeah, he was. Maybe he's, I don't know if he's lurking. So some of you, because you know me the longest and the best, you could tell me what color I am. Yeah, Xolt is your bestie. Well, hold on, there's a backstory to this. I talked to Angie today and was like, oh yeah, I had, like yesterday I had a call with my bestie, which I had, which wasn't Xolt. And he was a bit salty that I wasn't considering him my bestie as a joke. So that's why like everyone is now my bestie except him. Welcome back, Leor. Leor, what color do you think is your personality? Like, question to all of you. I know I only asked what is my color, but Mata answered what his is black. What is your color? What is your personality's color? Salty coming from someone that can't get sarcasm. Royal blue. Oh, I can see that. Yeah. Being royal, you know. Transparent, you never see it coming. Ba-doom. That's such a good one. Sky blue, I'm told it's the most creative color. That I can see that, even though somehow, like in like I did a little bit of color theory, but most of it is just, you know, how I feel. I would put purple or purple or yellow more into the creative color than a sky blue. A sky blue would, for me, would be more of a like a blue in general. Is what a relaxing color, maybe a trustful color. Blue is trustful, I think, in like color theory. Green is nature and relaxation. I don't know anything about color meanings. You don't need to know about color meanings. Just what do you think? If you have ever thought about me in terms of a color, what color would I be? And I know I'm putting you on a spot here because I don't know what color you would be. I probably put you in yellow just because of the yellow. I like the yellow I've seen a lot around you with the back in the days stream stuff. There's actually a set of color for this. For what? Oh, a set color for this? You mean like logic? There's just a psychological color theory in general. Like yellow is playful, purple is creative, I think. Blue is serious. That's also like in terms of like logos. People or in branding, people think about what color they put on stuff. And it's hard to tell, honestly. What's wrong with just using words nowadays? Instead of colors? What do you mean? Oh, Mate, no. Yes, you're using words, but everything gives a meaning, and colors give you a meaning. For example, that's why you have a lot of mint in dentists and stuff, because it's kind of relaxing. That's also like when you see mint, you kind of most of the time connect it to the dentist. And at the same time, when you see yellow, what logo has yellow? Snapchat, McDonald's, trying to be joyful, trying to be positive. You're giving, with the color, you're giving a connection. So black has a goth meaning? No, I don't think so. Mint is all you talk about is mint, but what? That would be the only reason. Doesn't mean it actually fits you. Right, it doesn't really fit me. But unlike midnight blue, perhaps, at least a shade of blue. Wait. What dark blue probably? Oh, for Alex. But no, like midnight blue, perhaps at least a shade of blue. Ooh, yeah, I can see you being a shade of blue, Liliura. And I can see Alex being a shade of blue too. I'd give colors to all my D&D characters, but I draw a blank for real people. Right? It's, well, to be fair, you're way closer to like a D&D character than you are to like, well, not to a real person, but that D&D character is kind of like an extension of yours, if you do one. So, Amazon? Oh, Amazon is yellow too? Black and yellow, right? Amazon? Oh yeah, the check mark, no? I'm confused. Actually, my second favorite color is purple. I don't know if I have a second favorite color. I have a favorite color, And I am happy that I have one, because I know there's people who don't have one. I mean, I don't know if you're lucky or not lucky, because it's also nice to love every color. It would be horrible to hate every second color, or like every color. Imagine being like, yeah, I don't have a favorite color. I actually hate every color. I just hate open my eyes. I hate looking at the world. I even have a third favorite color. Huh. What's your third favorite color? I wonder what her favorite color is. Who? Me? I mean, actually right now it's not that crazy. Like, I know there's a lot of mint around here, but it's not that crazy. Also, yes, mint is my favorite color and I share it with everyone, but branding wise, I might have not chosen mint if I would have done a real analysis of what colors I would use. No, I feel like. Yeah, no, I don't know what I would have chosen. Maybe yellow, because I'm very like energized and wild. I don't know. My third favorite color is green. Fair. I can see that. You know what? You give Sienna vibes. Who's Sienna? Sienna? Oh, is that a color? Sorry, I thought that's a person. I was like, who's Sienna? Who's Sienna? To be fair, when I put in Sienna, there's like names. Sienna Miller, Sienna Guillory, Sienna Bach, Sienna, I don't know, Sienna May Gomez, Sienna Color. Sienna is a person. Okay, I can, it's basically a red brownish. It depends. Oh, bird Sienna. Sienna is basically clay brown. Is Sienna a shade of brown? If I look at it, for me, it's like very much clay brown. I don't know. Yeah, and in French, pink is a flower. Rose. Yeah, fair. I think that's, oh, well, no. But pink is not rose. So pink is not a rose. No? Silly French. Flower isn't pink. Pink is rose. For me, that's two different colors. Pink is rosé in French. Okay, fair. Well, rose. You know what? Yeah. I don't really have a favorite color, but if I had to choose, it would be blood red. I assume that has some meaning in this thing. No, it doesn't really. I don't think, to be fair, colors have psychological meanings in terms of, most of the times you have like, you're not aware of this, but you have like a connection to that color when you see it. For example, fun and stuff. But every color can have different meanings. And for example, my favorite color is mint. Mint is like a color that means a lot of relaxation. And I am like zero relaxed ever. Like I am like the most stressiest person and energized person a lot of people I've ever met. So I don't know if you would put it in, it has to be a meaning. It either means I tend towards mint because I am not a relaxed person, and maybe seeing a color kind of helps me to relax a little. And I also hate red, and red is a very like pushy, nearly aggressive color, but also energized color. So maybe it's that, but I am not 100% sure if it always applies to. Like, I don't know. You're asking a guy speaking French. I think I know my colors. No, yeah, but yeah. Favorite color is purple. Already been loving the dark colors like dark blue or purple. I like purple too, but it depends on what purple. There's purple I love and there's purple I hate. I mean, I'm also very specific with mint, to be honest. You said blue is like serious, right? Especially dark blue. For example, LinkedIn, Facebook, even though I don't see Facebook as serious. A lot of like banking stuff is blue, I think. And I actually would agree with pink being rose, and you know, we never agree with anything, true. But there's also that theory that I don't think one can prove, that we don't all see colors the same way. Like we don't see every color in this as the same color. Like basically perception, or basically our eyes see colors completely different. And I don't even know if that's like, it makes sense to me. At the beginning, like when someone proposed that to me for the first time, I was like, no, it's impossible. But it actually works. Because my thought was, let's, it's hard to imagine, but let's say my blue is blue, what I would see as blue, and Mate's blue would be what I would see as red. And then in my brain, I was like, well, but it can't work because colors fit together and they won't fit together anymore. But if you have seen it the way you have it and everyone used the colors the way it just worked, I don't know. We can't prove it yet, but it does work. It does work that we don't, well, the question is how extreme? Is it just, you know, a little bit different, or is it like completely different colors? Or is it just, I don't know, I'm wondering. It kind of, thinking about it kind of destroys my brain, and at the same time, I really think it's cool that people see stuff different, and maybe that's also why we all have different favorite colors. I mean, yes, one is a personality and just what we like and what we don't, but maybe some parts is also, I see red completely different than Mate, and that's why I hate red, and that's why he loves red. Well, loves. If he has to pick a favorite color, it will be red, kind of. So maybe that's why. So the question is, if a lot of people like blue and dark blue, if a lot of people have closer, similar perception to colors and others don't. Sorry, this has turned into a very philosophical question, I feel like. I apologize. I am feeling philosophical right now. Where's my glass of wine? If I see red and blues as switched, I point at the red sky and say it's blue because I associate red as a blue since everyone sees blue as blue. But what if you see red as pink and red as pink and blue as green? Wouldn't it be weird to have red and green together? Like wear red and green and be like, that's my combination. It looks great. Or do you just think, that's the thing I don't understand. I don't know. I feel like, I feel like I'm destroying my brain here, and I'm destroying everyone's brain, and I apologize for that. I apologize for the fact that we're destroying our brain here. My brain especially. Oh gosh, should we change the topic? I mean, color coordination is always up to interpretation. I think red and green looks ugly together. Well, that's what I'm trying to point out. Red and green does look ugly together. Brain destruction, Phoenix Ixbilia. Yeah, I know. I know. I apologize for Ixing trying to get our brains to fry just like hers. But I'm guessing I failed because it's, you know, my brain just fries easier than yours. Mine fries at a lower temperature. My oil boils quicker. Why did the old man fall down the well? He couldn't see that well. I should have like a dad joke thing too. I feel like we would use that so often. And I literally have it. I could, you know what? We're doing it right now. I can add a dad joke and it's quick. It's so quick made. Exclamation mark dad joke. And now effects. Oh, hold on. Dad joke. I think it's called. No? How is it? Hold on. Is it a chat message? I have it. You know how I said it's quickly made? I'll take it back. It's not as easy, but I'll get there. Random that joke. There we go. At. Hold on. Now we should have one. Exclamation mark that joke. What did one plate say to the other plate? Dinner is on me. Wait, what? Badoomts. Oh yeah, I forgot the badoomts. What's the most terrifying word in nuclear physics? Oh gosh, what is it? We're doing great, chat. Just keep distracting X. There'll be no game today. I wasn't really, like, I kind of was planning a game, but also I kind of wasn't. No matter how kind you are, German children are kinder. OPS? OOPS? What is that? Oh, oops. What's the most terrifying word in nuclear? Oops. Oh. What is the last spoken language in the world? Sign language. Oh, the least spoken. You know what? I agree. They're not bad. They're interesting. I feel like you guys come up with better jokes, but they're not the worst. They're not the worst. The thing is, I want to do the hold on. I feel like because I decided to not put on like a today we're playing this game and today we're playing that game and we have to, I feel less pressure in just staying and just chatting as long as I want without feeling the need to be like, okay, I need to play the game and I can't just play for like 20 minutes and then leave, you know? So somehow, for example, now I'm in like just chatting for an hour and 15 minutes, not even 10 minutes. And my brain would already be like, well, I should start the game because you came here to watch the game. But now that I didn't really put the pressure onto like, today we're going to play this game, I feel less of the stress of I have to play a game. And I might play a game. If I will play a game, it's going to be Hollow Knight. And I'm going to be very, very honest to you guys. I accidentally deleted the save file. So we're going to play in a different save file that I have. That's a bit further, but basically the same, you know, because I did that. But again, not sure if we're gonna play because I don't want to make promises. I don't want to be like, yeah, you know, we're gonna play today. Today at the bank, an old lady asked me to check her balance. So I pushed her over. That is so good. See? Alex, your jokes are way better. What's the bad one? Sign language isn't the spoken... That's a bad one. Sign language isn't the spoken language. Oh, Mr. Smarty Pants. What was that one? I feel like I want to say Mr. Sassy Pants, but that's not. What do you call a magician who lost his magic? Magician, Yan. Oh. Magician, Ian. I like it. It wouldn't work if spoken, I think, that joke, but it works written down because I feel like if you would told me, what do you call a magician who lost his magic? Ian, I would be like, why? I don't get it. But I feel like when I see it, I get it. How dare you? Well, I'm sorry. But it's still a language. There's not a single word using a single vocal. It's actually different languages. Like, there's English ASL, like American Sign Language. There's German GSL, I'm guessing. Well, probably not, because that would be the English way of saying it. But there's German Sign Language. There's, like, probably a sign language for every language there is, right? That's a joke. That's a bad one. Sign language isn't spoken language. Yeah. Yeah, I feel like, yeah. Accidentally. Well, accidentally. Well, the thing is, I had 4 save files and I wanted to clear them out because I realized every time I join in, I didn't know which game it was. So I looked at them and I was like, well, I can scratch the latest one because that one is for sure not that one. And then I went to my watts on YouTube to check which one it was. And then I realized it was the last one. And I was like, darn it, I already deleted it. So I deleted it. Did you know that dogs can't operate an MRI machine, but cats can? Cats can? Cats can? What? I don't get that one, Mate. I'm so sorry. What? So what's going on? I was getting my new train ticket and all I hear was dad jokes. Well, I tried to fry my brain with color theory and everyone realized that my brain gets fried. So now they're trying to distract me with dad jokes until I've forgotten about the logic of if we see colors the same way. So yeah. But you're also welcome to change the topic. I can also talk about something else. But I feel like as long as you guys enjoy showing me all those dad jokes, I am very happy. I only know 25 letters of the alphabet. I don't know why. Ah. What snacks love to sleep? Lace. Oh, that one is a good one too. If your house is cold, just stand in a corner. It's always 90 degrees there. Is like that kind of reminds me of those kind of offensive. Is that a German thing or is it an English thing too? It's probably an English thing too. Making jokes about blonde people. And being like, if you wanna distract a blonde person for a long, well, mostly it's like a blonde girl for a long time, put her in a round room and tell her to find the corner, to tell her to go sit in a corner or something. Oh, that's a joke everywhere. Yeah, I feel like they've been gone because they're kind of offensive. But nowadays you can just replace them with put someone, I don't know who, or put myself. You can replace them with me. It's okay. I'll take the jokes. I'll take the blonde jokes. You can now put Ixie in there. How do you distract Ixie? Replace blonde girl in Ixbilia. Yeah, feel free. I give you that. You're allowed to use all of them with my name now. Because blonde girl is offensive, and I don't have blonde hair, so it can't even be offensive that way. I'm kind of brunette. But that's a joke everywhere. Okay, but is this called blonde girl? What does the blonde girl da? Okay. No, it's now Ixbilia. How do you distract Ixie? Put a poster of color theory in the corner of the room. No, like, yeah, kind of. I mean, it would distract me. But it was more like, how do you distract Ixie? How do you distract Ixie for hours? Put her in a round room. Put her in a room with no corners and tell her to tell her to go stand in the corner or something. I don't know. Listen, it's just the 90 degrees there kind of put me into that blonde joke thing. I am just keep putting different posters in the corner of the rooms. I mean, that would distract me, but probably not that long. I feel like there might be things you could distract me with for hours, but I don't know what. Like, that jokes would be one thing, but I don't know. What can you call a streamer who's probably an alien? 1XB, 1L1A. Yes. Twitch chat. What? Oh, Twitch chat. Yeah, I can get distracted with Twitch chat for hours. True. I mean, I'm doing it right now. When our grandma was 82, she decided to walk 10 kilometers a day. She's 85 now, and we have no idea where she... What? When our grandma was 82, she decided to walk 10 kilometers a day? That's so much! No, actually, it's not that much. She's 85 now, we have no idea where she is. You mean she just walked away from you? That's a good one. There's like a few things. There's also like topics where you mention them, I can go on and on and on for forever. And I feel like right now, because one of my hyperfixation is Twitch, if you want to talk about Twitch, I can talk forever. But it feels weird to talk about Twitch, like during streaming. That when he puts the car in reverse, oh, this takes me back. Talking about cars. Like, you know how you can... I know the Americans mostly only learn to drive the automatic car and not the one, what is it called, with the stick? I'm sorry, words. But we in Switzerland all learn to drive with a stick, and I'm wondering if that's just an American thing. Are only Americans driving automatic? And shift, thank you. Yeah, shift. I learned with shift, and I still think it's a thing. It's slowly getting rid of it. Of the shift driving, but I feel like I prefer shift in general. Like, somehow needing to shift all the time keeps me more focused on the car and on driving. If I have an automated car, I think less, and then I'm less focused on driving. So it's actually for me kind of dangerous to drive an automatic car. Not dangerous, but it just takes more attention on focusing. I'm gonna be that Ixbilia that puts her headphones on and has like focus on driving. I don't know. In my career as a lumberjack, I cut down exactly 52,487 trees. I know, because I kept the log. That's a good one too. I would never just take a license for auto. I feel it's such a waste to not be able to drive all cars. True. But I think it's more of a thing because I don't really think in normal usage they produce shift cars anymore. Like, newer cars mostly are automatic. It's probably harder to find a shift one, no? Am I wrong? I still can't believe you're allowed to drive. Hey, I drive very, very good. I used to think I drive shitty, but I am very good at driving. Plus, I love driving manual. Same. Me too. Just daydreaming away while driving, that's scary. Like, I know it's, little thing about me, a little sidetrack. I actually am a hypnosis therapist. Like I learned it. Like I have like a diploma. I don't really use it, but I have one. And the way we show people to, like, we kind of take the scariness of hypnosis away of them, because a lot of things you hear about hypnosis is very negative. One explanation is, if you have ever driven from A to B, and while you're driving, or after a while, you're like realizing you kind of did it on like auto mode, like automatically without thinking, that's hypnosis. Or for example, when you read a book and you kind of can hear like sounds in the background, but you don't focus on them because you're so much into the book. That's a hypnotic state. I've only hit like 3 jaywalkers. That's a good score. No, I drive actually really good. Never had an accident or anything. I will do my license next year, hopefully. I wonder if I can decide which one I want to learn or not. Honestly, I know shift is harder. It's harder to learn. But if you know shift, you can do automatic, and you'll never know when you, like, let's say you're gonna go on a vacation and you want to rent a car, and sadly most cars are out and they only have a shift one, so you'll take this one. Or because of one reason you need to drive your friend's car, and because they are not really having that much money because they're probably still studying or something, they have like a very old car that is shift, so you'll be able to drive it. I feel like that's why I would tell you to drive shift. But to be fair, my cousin did shift. Like she decided to drive shift, like learn it, and because they had like such a high-end luxury new car, even if shift, like with a shift gear, she wasn't used to things. So when her brother got a way older car and she wanted to drive it, she couldn't drive up the hill. Well, she could drive up the hill, but she couldn't stop in the hill and start driving again, because she didn't know anything about like working your way to a certain point, so you could like push the gas, like you could get rid of the brake and push the gas without rolling back. I don't know, I feel like most of us learn it, but she never did. So she literally it was so funny when she told me she couldn't drive up, and there was like a long line, like it was kind of like slow driving car, slow, there were like a lot of cars. So she decided that before the hill she went to the right side, waited until like basically no one was there anymore, and then she started driving up, but she drove so slowly that she never had to stop. So she was basically that weird grandma or grandpa that shouldn't drive anymore, that was like driving up the slowest as possible in terms to not have to push the brake and restart again. She also never learned how to like start driving with the handbrake, because hers just had an automatic brake. I don't know. A salesman entered a car shop. He stole a car. A few years later, the case was called the Grand Theft Auto GTA. That's not a joke. Wait, what? A salesman entered a car shop. He stole a car. A few years later, that was called the Grand Theft Auto. Why? But why was it a grand auto theft? Because it's just a man entered a car. I'm so confused. No? It's also more fun. Shift gear? Yeah, I think so too. My father and brother drive shift so they can help me. Also, I once managed to backwards park a shift car. I can't remember it. Apparently, I was good. I mean, honestly, the shift doesn't really matter for a backwards park. I mean, except for the fact that you have to push the gas. Like, you have to find the in-between between those two. But shifting-wise, you have to gear the backwards thing for a manual car too, kind of. Grand Theft Auto, GTA. Hey, that joke was fun. Well, you said it's not a joke. Don't say that's not a joke and then put Kappa behind. That's confusing me, Leor. Because the guy was tall. Oh. But it said a sus man, not the tall man. I'm so confused. I am so confused. Read it again, Ixie. What? A sus man entered a car shop. He stole a car. A few years later, that was called Grand Theft Auto, GTA. That's a joke. But the joke part has Kappa. Oh, that's a joke. Huh? I'm so confused. I feel like if you say that's a joke and then do kappa, it's not a joke because you're sarcasming kappa. No? I'm so sorry, Lior, but it's confusing me a little. Little Kimi was able to park, but I also had no struggle seeing. So we will see how it is now. What do you mean you had no struggle seeing? You have struggle seeing now? To be fair, I'm tiny. I have struggle seeing outside of the car. That's my biggest problem. I had no glasses. Oh, but you can drive with glasses. I am so tiny that I can see the street perfectly. But I really have, sometimes I have to be like this to see certain things in front of me. And because of the position I am sitting in, that glass, like there's, you know, the front glass, and then there's the side, and then in between there's like this bar. And this bar kind of is in my way. So depending on where I need to look, I'm like the whole time. For example, if I have to drive out somewhere, because and I don't know, no to myself, no kappa in jokes. Well, yes, if you say there, that's a joke, because kappa means sarcasm. So if you do kappa, you mean it's not a joke. So you're like basically saying, for example, I'm using kappa to be like, oh yeah, my chat is horrible. Kappa. Saying my chat is not horrible, I'm making a joke. That was a bad joke, by the way. I'm sorry, I didn't come up with anything good. But that's like a kappa thing. 26. We'll never get a 100, honestly. That's kappa. Kappa means sarcasm. Kappa means I didn't mean that. I'm making a joke, kinda. I don't know, it's hard. Why am I explaining Twitch attitude? I don't know Twitch attitude. 50, 55. Okay, we're getting up. Who else? Leor, no! I can't. Leor, you can choose if you want that VIP on your own or if you want to give it to someone. You have that choice. I love that. Leor is just keep on rolling 100s. Oh, I gave it to Alex. Like, really? You don't want it on your own? You can have it on your own. It's just, you have the possibility, because my mods, when they roll 100, they don't really are able to have it. So yeah, I mean, Alex will be happy. Hey, Alex Prime is not a VIP. I mean that. Oh, that's cute. Sure. VIP. I can't type Alex Prime. Fallen Hellcore. That is a hard name to type. Did it work? Are you? Yeah, it worked. So selfless. I mean, to be fair, Lior is safe. Lior will roll so many more 100s. He's gonna be VIP about like 5 times this year. Another 5 times this year, at least. Oh, I have to take off. I have to un-VIP Armory. Is Armory just written Armory? Or does Armory have like more in his name? I mean, hold on. Let me go check. I'm getting insecure. Armory. Armory UK. Okay, there you go. Armory UK. Yeah, it's UK. Thank you. Un-VIP Armory UK. There you go. Better luck next time, Ryan. Aw. Poor Ryan. I don't know why, but really having no actual plans for the stream takes so much stress away. And I can't tell if you guys can tell. I can't tell if you guys can tell. I don't know if you guys can tell, but for me, it's like, now it feels more of like a, hey, I'm having a nice chit chat with you all on like a normal day. No worries, if I roll a 1 in Lior's honor, I will time out Armory for a day. I didn't say you can join to stat. See, that was a kappa, so it's like a joke. I don't know. It's the kappas are confusing. I also don't know all stuff. Like, you know, in the big chats where they use like omega lol and whatever stuff, I don't like that. That's where I am out. Like, I know omega lol means it's funny, but like there's more stuff that I'm just, you know, I don't know. I feel like that's the interesting part. There's like, maybe there's different stream tiers, but there's at least big streamers and small streamers, and I feel like people behave differently in a big stream or than in a small stream. Like, if you have never been in a big stream, which I'm rarely than ever am, I don't know how to behave in a big stream. I know how to behave in someone's smaller stream, but in a big stream, like a 2,000 people stream, I don't know how to behave there. I don't know how people behave. Like, there's a German streamer that casually has like over, I don't know, 10,000 views or even more. They literally just spam Omega Lul, I think. I've never been in, but I don't know. I'd be like, how do I handle this? How do I do that? What am I doing? How am I doing it? I don't know. I feel confusing. I feel like that's, yeah, no. If it's in a big stream, I just assume chat goes so fast it's pretty much impossible to keep up with chat. So it's just short reactions like Kappa or Megalol. No, I understand that. I understand why. And it makes sense. But it's like interesting, like for example, the Kappa or Megalol is things I understand, but there's so many more emotes that I have no idea what the meaning is. Or even there's some that I don't like. I also don't, I can't see the emotes from this chat thing yet. And so I type it. Like if I want to do Kappa, I type it in general. I am an emote typer. Except for custom emotes like my own or others. The normal emotes, I type them. Even in Discord, I type this in Discord. I don't go on the emotes and look for the laughing emote. I type joy every time. The one big streamer I watch is Farad, and I don't watch him for the chat, so I can't really tell. Well, true. I mean, usually the big streamers you don't watch for the chat. Like you don't. I feel like for a big streamer, you don't really go in there expecting to have like a talk with like the streamer, right? What? I haven't noticed that at all whenever you respond to me on Discord. That was no, yeah, I know, but I feel, you know, it's not a flex or something, but I feel like I probably am the only person that types it out. Am I the only? Are you all like looking for icons? Thank you for the lurk, Leo. I appreciate you. Are you all just looking for it? Is that a thing? There's also Yoji that you type to. I do. No, I type it out. It's faster that way, right? But not everyone does it. Not everyone types it out. Not everyone does typing. Like, no. I feel like obviously there's, I just don't use them even faster. Do you never use emotes? Hold on, I have to go check our private messages that are like very much so many more words than you don't type emotes. That's all me. You don't type emotes. Oh my gosh, you're like me. You're like me back in the days. I did that too, and then friends of mine got mad at me for never using emotes, so I learned them. Me? What? No. Mate doesn't use emotes. The only ones I look up is the ones I don't remember. Oh, I don't remember lots of them. I basically just use Choi. Choi is my go-to emote for everything. Even like I'm also the one grandma that in stream in Twitch, my favorite emotes are stuff like this. That's the emotes I use. Because I like to imagine Mate laughs, but with a deadpan serious expression. What do you mean? How? Like, ha. How do you laugh with a serious expression? Ha 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 ha. He doesn't, by the way, but how do you laugh with a serious expression? How does one laugh with a serious expression? Huh? No, but I am the grandma that uses those emotes. And that one I use a lot too. That's one of my favorite. Good luck figuring it out. No, I want to know. If you truly are serious, you wouldn't laugh. No, it's a deadpan well, but it's laughs with a deadpan serious expression. So it's like, ha 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 ha. That was so funny. I don't know how you do that, but it's not true. It's not true. I can confirm. Mate can laugh. Yeah. That just sounds sarcastic. That's mean. What you said deadpan serious expression. I don't know how someone laughs with a deadpan serious expression then. You tell me. Tell me. What? How? How does someone laugh with a... Welcome back, Leor. How do you imagine someone laughing with a deadpan serious expression? Had to hydrate. I should take a sip too. I could tell you, but it's funnier watching you try figuring it out. Oh, I'll be going for now, so have a lovely rest of your stream. Thank you. I believe in you and whatever you choose to do. Thank you. I appreciate you. Probably won't stream that long either. I didn't sleep that well last night, so I am trying to have like a shorter stream. What was the question? It's complicated. It's okay. It doesn't matter. I feel like it's hard to explain. It worked in that second, but now that I think about it, I am just making you confused. I will make anyone confused with that question, so don't worry. Also, everyone say bye, Angie. Good night. The day was so weird. I watched a video of Fusli. Apparently, Fusli was having... I hate Angie. Wait, why? There's no kappa in between. What do you want? I hate... Why? Ryan! Fusli apparently did 6 days in Switzerland. And Fusli is like a big streamer for people who don't know. And that's why like there was a YouTube video. I got my eyes on you, beans on toast, man. She's wondered how someone can laugh with a serious expression. I don't know how someone can laugh with a serious expression. But yeah. And it was so interesting to see someone be like, oh, Switzerland is so pretty, and wow, and oh my gosh, and this is pretty, and that's pretty, and everything is green. And I was just like, you don't even look at the nice places. Like, some places were nice, and I've been there, and they were pretty. But also at the same time, I'm like, have I been, am I cold for being like, yeah, that's not even that pretty. That's like normal. To me, like, maybe it's, obviously you always want what you can't have. Like, to me, it's way prettier going like to Spain and watching and being able to see the sun go down next to the ocean than being like seeing the mountains, because I see the mountains every day. The mountains are not something like wow to me. So I feel I don't know, not arrogant, entitled maybe. I feel spoiled. I feel spoiled that to me the mountains aren't something special. And I don't know. I feel like it was weird to see. Like, it was nice to see that someone appreciated Switzerland, and I know a lot of people do, even though it's an expensive place. But at the same time, I was like, huh? People like that? People do see, for like, one of them was like the hotel in Interlaken, and I've been not in the hotel but outside of the hotel, and my cousin used to work there, or did her internship there or something, I don't know. And I was always like, why is that hotel so expensive? There's nothing nice there. Like, literally nothing. It's basically ugly outside. And then I watched Leslie or Fusli do a video and where she like films from her balcony. It was like, oh, it's so pretty. And I'm like, there's a lot of pretty mountains, but this is not that pretty. I'm so sorry. So I was like confused. So maybe we're really just what we're used to is normal, and we want something different. They also mentioned that they want to come back to Switzerland during the winter. They think it's pretty in there. And I'm like, I would rather go somewhere else during the winter and, you know, enjoy it there. For example, I don't know, go to Finland or something and see, you know, real snow. Because we're not having that much snow anymore these days, to be honest. A little fact, I don't laugh with a serious expression. However, in general, I look so serious. I've gotten questions from people who genuinely wonder if I'm angry or mad. You look serious? I mean, I've never seen, I don't know what you look like or how you look. So I don't know. But I feel like I can't imagine you, like, maybe, I mean, maybe you do look serious. It's like the resting bitch face, you know? Maybe it's like something like that. To be fair, what I have is when I talk or when I like, there's a difference between my resting face and my I am interacting with people face. So what I talked at the beginning, and it's still bugging me because that one should be higher too. I lift my eyebrows while talking, and that's also why one is higher than the other all the time right now, because that one apparently does not want to work. I don't know. But if I would loosen up my face, like to be less friendly or just, you know, chilling, it would all go down like this. And I can't even, like, when I talk, I just have that I would like to say it's the customer, you know, laugh and the customer face, but I've never been I've never been in the store or anything. I didn't have to be, you know, the service, didn't have to have a service face, but I feel like it's nearly the same thing. I'm rarely mad at it's just how I look. It's been several people asking too. So it's not just one person. Oh, well, maybe. I don't know. I don't think I look angry when I like have a resting face. I just look tired and maybe not so happy. There's also like one person that went to school with me. She has been laughing all the time. That girl, like, I was genuinely impressed with that person, because that girl, no matter where she was, if she was alone or not, was constantly smiling. She walks around like this during life. Like, and I thought that was so pretty, because first of all, she had a pretty smile. Second of all, it always lifted up everyone else's mood. And third of all, I can't laugh and be happy all the time when I'm just alone and in my, you know, in my zone. Like, if I am alone and waiting for the train, I'm not gonna wait like this there. Like, I'm generally the happiest person ever, and she could do that. And that's crazy to me, that she was able to do that. I don't know. Like, crazy. Honestly, freaking crazy. To be fair, you do have an infectious smile. Yeah, and you know what? How horrible it would be if I smile all the time and everyone had to laugh because of me. No, I'm kidding. Yeah, but it's like different if I interact with people, or if I'm just alone waiting for a train, or I don't know, walking to a store or something. I'm not gonna laugh at everyone like this. It would feel weird. No? So if we see smiling zombies, we know who to blame. You know, the person I met in school. Yeah. Not me. I mean, it's interesting to me to hear that I have like I mean, I know I have like a very let's call it infectious personality in terms of like energy and stuff, apparently. But smile, I don't know. I'll take it as a compliment, even though there might be zombies. Even though everyone turns into a zombie. I imagine smiling zombies, it was too creepy. It sounds creepy. It sounds very, very creepy. No? I feel like it sounds the creepiest. Where do zombies go for a meal together? Headquarters! That's a good one. That is really a good one. Headquarters! Oh my gosh. What? Oh gosh, no. I think, because I'm trying to, the thing that happened to me the last few months is, when I started grading, I was so tired that I was literally just like, let's get it over with and done and by. And I'm trying to avoid that. So I decided that, considering I still have a little bit of energy and I still like am here, and I'm not at the point where I'm like, I have to stop streaming immediately, I think we can go towards rating. Like, slowly. I feel like I want to have the genuine activeness that you all share and are still like having the energy to be able to convert to someone else, and not just all of us be like, yeah, we just were here for 4 hours and we're dying. Smiling zombies just makes me think of all those creepypasta that usually use their weird smiling expression. Wait, what? Smiling zombies just makes me think of all those creepypastas that usually use the weird smiling expression? What pasta that uses the weird smiling expression? A doctor shows me a picture of Leon and Lion. Me, they're the same picture. Huh? Lion and Leon? Why? Like, how? Like, where? Like, huh? Really? I don't see it that way. No. Okay, so I want us to be energized. So we're rating. And we all know who we're rating, right? So it's not really gonna make a difference. Is it? I hate when it doesn't show me that I'm rating. But here's the rate command that I apparently can't copy. Rowlet is not so soon. Yes, I'm trying to have shorter streams that are more energized and less me being just tired. Also, you are the one to talk. You didn't even stream yesterday. Shame on you. You didn't even stream. Also, everyone, if you want, feel free to join my Discord. That's not even Discord. If you want and haven't yet, there you go. Oh, so we're beefing now. We are beefing, and I feel like the time is running out. Thank you all for being here. My next stream will be on Thursday. I stream every Monday, Tuesday, Thursday. Also, don't forget, I put in the event things for community night in the Discord if you're interested in it. It's always the first Sunday of the month. So it's going to be in December, the first one. So yeah, thank you everyone. I had an awesome time. I was enjoying just chatting, to be honest. So I hope to see you all next time. Bye.